Schedule a free design consultation, and the more you buy, the more you'll save on blinds, shades, shutters, and more from Budget Blinds. Visit budgetblinds.com today.
This is Newcap News with Bart Pediasic.
Good evening. A 32-year-old resident of Sweetgrass First Nation is facing drug charges this week after Battleford's RCMP seized approximately 3 ounces of marijuana, cash, and evidence of drug trafficking from her home on Tuesday. Kristen Leigh Finday has been charged with possession of marijuana for the purposes of trafficking and possession of property obtained by crime. She's since been released from custody and is scheduled to appear at North Battleford Court on February 12th. Cold Lake now, where RCMP are asking you to be on the lookout for any power tools or construction equipment that may be on sale. This comes after a rash of break-ins throughout the Lakeland area on construction sites over the past week. Fraser Snowden has more.
They walked through here.
It was a shock to Ron Erlocker when a neighbor realized his front door was wide open. He says that night thieves stole a few things, but then they came back the next day.
They kicked his door in
and took a number of things from the property.
My air compressor that they stole there was $1,000 and up, $1,200. My portable air compressor, the Honda one they stole, it's around $1,000.
Erlocker believes there is at least $3,000 worth of equipment missing from his home. The Cold Lake developer says it's a bit unnerving to have someone do this to his property.
My privacy is being taken away from me, and I feel bad that they have to get this low to steal stuff off of me and what's happening.
Cold Lake RCMP are investigating the claims, as it was one of 3 over the past week, one which involved 2 full trailers stolen from their work sites and ditched after being looted, suggesting it may be the same culprits.
We had a couple of enclosed trailers that were recovered, found abandoned, and they were found on the Cold Lake First Nation. One had been stolen from the construction site.
Police are reminding people to be vigilant when it comes to locking up your belongings. If you have seen anything suspicious or noticed any tools for sale, some of which may be engraved, you can contact Cold Lake RCMP or Crime Stoppers. In Cold Lake, Fraser Snowden, Newcap News.
During the holiday season, when people are in the spirit of giving, Lloydminster Charities receive the highest number of donations. However, the need doesn't stop when the holidays are over. The Olive Tree is a community organization that provides services such as a thrift store and a soup kitchen. Their outreach coordinator says they're always in need of donations, the most after the Christmas rush.
During the month of November and December, we have many that want to help, many want to serve, but it's during the months of January to June, July that we don't have as many people that want to serve.
For the Olive Tree, the help in January and through the rest of the winter is invaluable, as it helps to keep their resources running all year long.
Any dry product is always helpful. We do have fridges, so we can take fresh food as well, and then we'll use that. Having a soup kitchen 3 nights a week keeps us very busy, and of course we give it a lot of food.
You can donate clothing in store from 10 to 4 Monday to Friday, or at the drop-off bins outside. For food donations, you can call 780-870-1060. Well, it's a surprising number that may continue to grow. 72% of Canadians living with Alzheimer's disease are women. As January is Alzheimer's Awareness Month, Anna Stanisow takes a look at what signs to be aware of and how to lower the risk of developing the disease in this week's Healthy Living.
More than 740,000 Canadians are living with Alzheimer's disease, a fatal type of dementia, and the Alzheimer's Society of Canada want to let women know to be aware of the symptoms.
A very big factor, though, in this shift between the genders is that women live longer than men on average, and therefore they just get to be at an age where they start to become inside as a sort of risk bracket for developing Alzheimer's disease.
Dr. David Westaway, president of the Alzheimer's Society of Alberta and Northwest Territories, says the biggest risk factor for the disease is how old you are, and adds we have a society that's aging.
Because of the flood of cases headed in our direction, there'll need to be an adjustment in the situation of our society and our healthcare system to deal with all these new patients.
10 warning signs include struggling to remember information, forgetting everyday tasks like getting dressed, and getting lost in familiar places. Other common signs are misplacing things like a dress in the refrigerator, changes in personality, and loss of initiative.
We need to pursue more research both to address the root cause of why people get Alzheimer's disease and also the technical challenges of delivering special types of drugs to the brain.
Since there is no cure for this progressive disease, keeping your body active and your mind sharp are some ways to prevent risk of developing dementia.
Those are important things we can do for the time being, but still the real emphasis is to get to a cure or maybe a menu of different cures that we can apply to the patients.
The organization is in need of more funds for research. Visit alzheimer.ca for ways to get involved. Anna Stanislaw, Newcap News.